Hello guys, I am Northside. Welcome to my channel, who are new to my channel. Nice to have you here all. For those of you who doesn't know me, I am playing on a European mega server. I am fairly new player, started end of the April, so let's say May. And as the title says, I'm going to try to transfer some of my insights and knowledge about gold farming in this game. However, it is a beginner. I call it a beginner for a reason. Because there are a lot of other ways to get huge amounts of golds as a veteran with true motives, through a lot of stuff, through jewelry crafting, which is very expensive, etc. However, I'm going to tell you straight up now that in a couple of months I managed to gather between 15 and 20 million gold as a new player without breaking my back. Yeah, that's very important. So without further ado, we're going to start. Will be only Wrothgar farming. And some flipping from Untitled Trade Center. Now, let's start. We can start. Basically, first things you need is add-ons, and most of you know about this. The add-ons I am currently using are Harvest Maps, Minimap, Master Merchant, and of course Untitled Trade Center. Very important. Very important. You can visit Untitled Trade Center on internet, download their application, and basically it will upload your listings. That is if you are a member of a trading guild. So this is very important. Again, Master Merchant, Harvest Maps, Minimap, and Untitled Trade Center. This is important for this particular video. Now, also another thing that is also very important are champion points. Champion points that I'm using. This is a farming toon. This Dragonite is a farming toon. So let's start with the lower tree. Here you can see I'm using Master Gatherer. Reduces the gathering time by 50%. When you're farming the nodes, it will be very fast. Plentiful Harvest for 10% chance to gain double the yield from normal resource nodes. And in the Tree of the Shadow, a must Treasure Hunter. Increase the quality of the items you find in treasure chests. And of course Fortune Seeker increases the amount of gold you find in treasure chests and save boxes by 50%. So you will get more gold. Every chest I open, I will get 116 gold. Now about the treasure hunter, quality of the items, that really I can't confirm, but I won't digress too much. So as I said, Shadow and Lover, Master Gatherer, Plentiful Harvest, Treasure Hunter, and Fortune Seeker. So hopefully you will have enough points to put in. So that's one of the things it is very important. Another thing that is important is a skill line, namely Ledgerman. It's a world skill line. It allows you to lock. It's called Locksmith. It improves your chance of force locking the locks by 70%. To demonstrate this, we're going to find a chest. Hopefully, yeah, there's one up there, and I will show you how it works. Just clear these crows really quick. And we got about the chests. They are simple, intermediate, advanced, and master. Simple chests, do not skip them. I will show you why very soon. So let's just force lock. If you're not force locking, I have 80% now. I'm gonna have to do it manually, as you can see. But if I force lock, there we go. Now, as you can see on the right side, I got 416 gold, some items. Now, why is important not to skip simple chests? Let me show you what items I am actually focusing. This is just my point of view, okay? For example, today I was farming for like 45 minutes and I got a briarheart dagger which is infused. And then again, I got another infused briarheart dagger. And then I got another briarheart sword. As you can see, the price is is around 15 to 20k for the sword because it's sharpened. That's a trait. Traits are very important. I will explain that very soon. Infuse Dagger is around 124 to 140k gold, which costs me nothing. I just opened the chest. And this dagger is a green dagger, which can be improved through professions, which I will not cover in this video because it's going to be too long. This is going to be a threefold video from 3 pieces where I'm showing you this, how I'm rotating through the Wrothgar and opening chests, what I'm looking for, and also of course what's important to use in a skill line, champion points, etc. What I just showed you, and of course I am going to show you how to farm world bosses and public dungeon with my friends, which will be second and third part of the video. So I don't want to make it too long of a video, so we're just gonna skim through it. So I hope it will be clear enough for you. I basically managed to gather in 3 to 4 months 15 to 20 million gold with this method. Of course, flipping from Tamil Trade Center is very important. I will get to that also. So what you are focusing is daggers. What I am focusing is mostly daggers, bows with the right trade. This is a sharpened bow I got, 11k gold. Every gold matters. 11k here, 140k here, 20 here. Also jewelry, very important. Intermediate chests we usually get you a blue ring. This is also a robust ring with a stamina, and it costs almost 10,000 gold. As you can see, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 today. That's 60k gold, actually 56k gold. You know, maybe it's more, maybe it's less. It was more before, but it doesn't really matter. However, if you're lucky from advanced chest to get the robust epic ring, he cost almost 70k gold or more. Sometimes I was selling them for 83k gold. So if you get the arcane one, he is 26k gold. Collar also got today. This is all I farmed not more than 1.5 hour. 30k gold. You do the math, guys. Easily 150 200k gold without the daggers, you know, without the daggers. And of course I wanted to mention the traits on the daggers itself. So infused, somewhat I can show you the legendary version. I'm not selling them yet. It's 190k gold. I usually sell them for 175k gold. We got decisive ones, they're kind of cheap by selling them at 145k gold. We got defending, they're the cheapest. I gave them for 130k gold, etc. So also you can get some staffs. For example, this staff, this is lighting staff of Pariah. Maybe it can be sold for 7-8k gold. But if you look at it, you know, all these items I get from the chests are 80 gold, you know, 80 gold. And when I fill my inventory, you know, I have like I don't know, almost 200 places in my inventory. You know, when I one round of this farming, when I sell the useless items or deconstruct them, which I usually do, so I can upgrade through professions, other pieces of gear, I get around 8 to 10,000 gold just for one round, 10-15 minutes tops. Now, what's important also, as I said, is Ledgerman. Also, one more thing is important. I am actually using the alliance from it's a PvP skill to speed up my hordes, so I can cover more area. So as you can see, intermediate chest very fast. Do not skip simple chests. I got a green infused dagger today from there. It's all RNG. I know it sucks, but if you're lucky, sometimes I don't get. I make 30, 50, 70k gold. Sometimes I make much more. These are Thieves' Straw, for example. This needs to be fenced. About that in another video. You can get also nice gear from there. I'm showing you somewhat semi-rotation I'm doing through Wrothgar. I'm also picking up runestones, which is very important. You can get also crafting motifs. If you finish the skill line, you can see physic portals, stuff like that. Now you can fall. This is, for example, a master chest. Let's see what we're gonna get from there. Nothing special. Do not expect from a master chest to get always a briarheart dagger or something very fancy. You know, sometimes a simple chest just give a very nice dagger. You know. So this is somewhat my rotation. If you look at the map, um, I'm playing this map a lot, so I know where the chests are already. But you can see the yellow icon. Just come there, force lock it, pick up the loot, 116 gold, easy, plus a chance for something better. You know. So let's do a semi round of chest opening. Some people find this boring. I usually do this when I'm like drinking a coffee or waiting for my pledges or my friends to come to play dungeons. But I can tell you it works. It works. Now one more thing I wanted to point out is that you visit Untitled Trade Center on internet. There's a lot of new players that simply, unfortunately, do not know, or fortunately for us, do not know about the value of some items. So you can find. I caught myself getting, I don't know, 5 to 10 daggers for 500 gold and just flipping them back for for 150 to 200,000 gold or even more, depending on the trade. The most sought out trades are robust, as I showed. About the daggers, if you get a sharpened dagger like this one, as you can see, I was selling these daggers for almost 500,000 gold at legendary. Even the green ones are cheap. But however, there's a lot of trades, as I already pointed out: infused, decisive, precise, defending. These traits can be changed with the geodes, but usually people, you know, like to get everything on a plate. So take an hour of your time, depending respectfully how much time you have left during the day to play, maybe over the weekend. And the gold I'm using actually is to eventually, you know, when I was starting, everything was dropping gold. Any mob you kill, you're gonna get gold. Everything, you know, the gold is just dropping all over the place, just dropping all over the place. And at one point, you know, as I progressed through the campaign, or if you wish, and getting more stronger, getting trial gear, stuff like that. You know, it is just the point is, I want to help my friends that I play with. They're also farming like I am, and we're helping each other, so we don't have to worry about the gold anymore. You know, and we're still beginners. You know, we're still beginners. Also, do not skip these nodes. Platinum dust can be used for jewelry crafting, to refine them, to actually get very expensive pieces of reagents that you can use for basically upgrading the jewelry, or just sell them. I am selling them because the jewelry crafting is very expensive. So this is just like a basic. I know I didn't explain probably everything, I just for the sake of the length of the video, but this is how I do it. This is how me and my friends are doing it. Also, when you go to Untitled Trade Center, you can list all the weapons, all the items. You can find very cheap if you're fast enough. If you have all DLCs, you can just jump there and go to the trader and just buy it. Just buy it. I was buying very cheap daggers, cheap rings, and just flipping them. It's all about like flipping and knowing the economy. So this is from beginner point of view, how I managed to gear up me, gear up my friends, help each other. We don't have to worry about the gold anymore, and be kind of um, you know, we're in a, granted we are in a good trading guild, you know, good trading guild, 50,000 uh, weekly sale, doesn't matter, just one good ring and you're good to go. However, there's a bunch of guilds that are not asking for for those donations or whatever. So we're gonna now jump to the world boss farming, and the third part of the video will be public dungeon farming, where you can also get very nice items or weapons. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, if you want me to show you something else regarding the professions, just shoot it in the comment section. It is very I'm not gonna say easy, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It takes some time, and you'll get used to it if you wish, and you won't have to worry about gold ever again. Thank you for watching, and nice to meet you all. See you around. Bye bye. Hi guys, so as I said in the first part of the video, we are going to engage one of the world bosses. We will not show you all the world bosses, of course. This one in particular is called Accursed Nursery, right guys? Not the boss, of course, just the area where the boss is. As I said, these bosses have a chance to drop weapons. That are some of them are highly sorted out, some of them are not. So it is an RNG thing. Usually there are people here helping out. Sometimes we actually wanted to do this 3-man, however, it doesn't really matter. So this is a fight with one of the world bosses. There are 6 world bosses, right, guys?
Yep.
And
Yes, so
they are distributed all over the map. This will not take long. However, we're going to show you how it all works out. Do not expect, well, you never know. Maybe we'll get something nice. But do not expect some special drop from this. However, in the zone chat, you can always find people to help you out. There are also daily quests that will provide you with the boxes from which you can get also, I think even rings, right? Right, Steven? Right.
I don't think so. No.
No rings. Okay, my
No
bad.
rings.
That's why I got my friends here to help me out. So, as I said, this is Corinthiac the Abomination, one of the 6 world bosses. He has a certain mechanics to it, not hard, but it's a nice team effort, and enjoy and watch. As I said, this will be a multi-part video. In the beginning, in the first part of the video, later on we will show you how to farm actual public dungeons for the same things, and of course, as I showed you in the first part of the video, my favorite part is actually the chest looting, which can be very boring. Also be careful, these bosses can kill you, but it doesn't take long, as you can see, and the boss is down, dead. So that is one of the world bosses. We're gonna loot him now. As you can see on the right side, I didn't get jack shit. However, these are usually Zerg groups. We're gonna stand here so I can finish this part of the video. I'm gonna show you the map again. This is where we are. The big skull with the 2 swords mean it's a world boss. You can fast travel to world bosses via way shrines, as you can see, and just follow the Zerg, party up, and just try to follow the people who are running it, and it should be okay. There is some theory that there is a higher chance to get the weapon, correct me if I'm wrong, even though I do not believe in that, it's all RNG, but it is a kind of guaranteed that, well, it's not really guaranteed, it's in public dungeons it's guaranteed that you can get a piece of weapon probably. So this was one of the world bosses. So we're gonna skip now and show you how the public dungeon work. Public dungeons have 4 or what, 5 bosses,
Yeah.
and all of them are dropping per kill dropping piece of gear. The gear you are chasing, actually, I show you in the first part of the first part of the video, and usually it's briarheart or some other stuff. So we're gonna quickly cut now and jump to the public dungeon. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. We showed you the world boss, one of the world boss fights, and we are currently in Wrothgar. Of course, this is all about Wrothgar. And we're going to show you there are two public dungeons, right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
On this
Okay.
map, yeah.
On this map there are two public dungeons, and we are going to show you Rikandaleft. I don't really know, I'm sorry guys, to how to pronounce it. This is also one of the places where you can actually farm for the nice gear that you can actually sell or use. And we are now going to go inside, and we're going to show you. It looks pretty nice, but this video is not about that. So let's go, guys and girls. This is the entrance to the public dungeon, and we're going to show you the full circle, depending how many people are currently playing. Stefan, remind me, how many bosses are here? 4 or 5?
I think more, but we're doing 4.
Okay, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. There is one boss at the beginning. Every boss has a chance to drop a nice briarheart weapon or other weapons that you can, or staffs or whatever. You guys correct me if you wish. That you can actually sell. However, like I said in the first part of the video, I'm showing you where you can obtain those items. So let's see what it's all about. This is like a beginner stuff for farming. I'm not going to repeat what I said in the first part of the video, so we're just going to focus on this public dungeon currently and show you what it's all about. I would advise you not to go inside alone if you're low level, right? But with some friends. However, I like to go around with my friends, and we're going to show you. It goes much faster. It goes much faster. So here we are. There are many public dungeons. However, there are sought out items that you can actually obtain in Wrothgar, especially, which is briarheart, which is some other stuff. We are currently mostly chasing briarheart weapons. So also there you will have a quest. You don't have to do it. This is the place for the first boss. Somebody already killed him, of course. But we will show you inside how to do a rotation in in this public dungeon. In this public dungeon, exactly. So I hope this will be helpful to you guys. And enjoy. It is actually a pretty nice public dungeon. Now, if there is not, okay, there is a dead guy here. We're gonna just leave him there. Not that because we don't like him. Okay, you can see the people are actually fighting him now. So I'm going to cast something just to put some damage on him. This is first boss. It's a big ass spider. And he is down. Somebody is doing this. We're gonna loot him, and on the right side of my screen you can see what I got. Gloves, stuff like that, soul gem, and etc. So this is the rotation you want to do. We're gonna continue through the dungeon and show you the rotation we are actually always doing. However, there is another boss here, but we tend to kind of skip him, if you know what I mean. Let's go around. Usually do not pull so many ads like we are doing now, because we are kind of semi high level. So we will show you how to do it. We can actually pull all of this, as you can see, and just continue. This is the under this waterfall there is another boss, and we're going to show you. It may seem like we're rushing it, but we're not actually. So this is the second boss, Azorinus. We're gonna start the attack. And we're going to kill him. And he is down. We're going to loot him. As you can see, you can get some briarheart bracers, you can get bracers, you can get a lot of stuff. You can get a lot of stuff, but most of the time we are here for the weapons, you know. Anyhow, we're going to go and rush through all this and show you. I'm gonna just leave some dots, and we're going to show you where to go. So try to maintain some kind of a rotation that you can actually, as you kill one boss, you move forward, the second boss respawns, etc. So here we go. Somebody's already killing these guys, and they're probably dead. Yes, or not. Okay, this is the second place where you can actually kill it's three bosses, but they're still the similar strength. Okay. Now, for the purpose of the video, we are not going to. I can show you the map where we are. You can see here. We're not going to wait for them to respawn. We are just going to show you the automaton boss, unless he is killed. So, what you want to do is to take a shortcut here. Be very careful when you're falling down. You can see here. You jump off the waterfall. Get out of the ice.
Die.
And yeah, sometimes you will die, sometimes not. Doesn't really matter. But this is this is like a peak hour of playing on EU servers, so you know, there's a lot of people here. Now, as I said, I advise you to do this with your friends. If you're strong enough, you can do it alone. It will take some time, but these bosses are not that hard to kill. Although, if you're not tanky enough, you will die. This is Animus chamber, Resonation chamber, and this is actually the last boss. In order to activate this boss, you would need to activate these vents. Now, somebody already did this, as you can see, or not. Okay, you activate these vents, and the ads will come out. I'm actually glad that this is not finished. Next, what you will need to do is to kill all these ads. This is also the boss we tend to avoid, but as I said before, if all the bosses are down and there's not a lot of people, you never know what you can get, actually, you know. You never know. So this is one of the public dungeons we tend to farm a lot, and I think my friend Stefan got a couple of daggers here, sharpened, the ones I showed you. Yeah, the most wanted ones and stuff like that. So since this is almost done, we actually are going to show you how to do this. Now, as you can see on the actually the boss is being charged with electricity, but before that we're gonna have to kill a little bit more of this ads, which is not a problem. It's not hard. As I said, this is just one of the variants how you can actually earn gold, because this video is all about the gold from a new player perspective, and most of my videos will be from a new player perspective. Unfortunately, my ping is very high now, and we're not gonna go into that now. But here is the boss. It's a resonant centurion, and here we go. He is down, as you can see. We're gonna loot him, and of course you can see on my right side I just got a crafting motive. Now that is also what you can get. This crafting motive, for example, costs 21,000 gold. So as you can see, we just killed 4 bosses and I earned 21,000 gold. Now that won't happen all the time. Okay, that will not happen all the time. However, it's a nice thing, you know, in terms of earning gold and stuff like that. Now again, we're going to kill, just for the end of the video, we're going to kill Wrothgar. I'm just going to wait for my friends so I don't die.
Think.
So when you kill this boss, you can basically just jump down and start the attack. Always let the tank go first. And let's see if we can get something else.
I'm lost.
And here we go. He is actually down. We're going to loot him. And I got briarheart arm corpse. Now, mind you guys, these items you can get also from the chest. I showed you in the first part of the video. Regarding the weapons, I didn't get nothing. However, I did get a nice crafting motive, so you can just team up with your friends and basically just do a couple of these rounds, because there's some very expensive crafting motives, and if you get a dagger, even better, even better. So this was public dungeon. I hope you guys, as you can see, Queen actually got on a legendary geode. I don't know if she got it from the boss.
Oh,
No, that's from PvP.
Oh, it's from
yes.
PvP. Never mind. Forget about that, guys. And now, after this, thank you for watching this part. We're going to go to the fourth part of the video, where I'm going to take you to the grok food and show you what it's all about. Why are we actually doing all this we are doing? It has something to do with the professions, and I will see you there. We are going to jump to grok food now.